Hey crafters, it's Artsy Craftsy Phoebe, and today I'll be making 2 cards using the mirror stamping technique. So for these cards, I'm using the Hedgehugs stamp set. Heart Happiness, I'll be using this heart right here. I've already made it. I've gold embossed it on a cherry cobbler cardstock. And the Sealed with Love stamp set, I'm using this sentiment, and I've already done my sentiments. I'm also using this Woodlands embossing folder, A2 card bases in crumb cake and chocolate chip, as well as 2 layering pieces of gold foil. And for my mirror stamping, I'm using my silicone mat. I found that this is the best tool for this technique. And for my inks, I'll be using my Pool Party, Old Olive, Soft Suede, Crumb Cake, and Chocolate Chip ink packs. So I haven't received my stamp apparatus yet, so I'll be using this stamp positioning tool in the meantime. I'm just positioning my silicone mat inside, right at the right bottom corner of my stamping tool. And then I'll just position my 2 stamps at the bottom, ink them up with my chocolate chip ink pad, and stamp it right on my silicone mat. Now all of my other images have already been stamped and cut out beforehand to save time, and I'm just showing you how I created the mirror image of the hedgehog and the squirrel. I'm stamping it twice to make sure that I have crisp images before I transfer them onto my cardstock. So here's my scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'm gonna put it right against the bottom corner of my stamping tool and burnish it with my fingers to transfer the images. And there they are. Now I wanted the images to be darker and crisper, so I'm just doing the process again. Now I am just making sure that my cardstock is right up against that bottom corner before I transfer the images again. Now that sure looks a lot better. Now I just cut out my images, and now I'm just erasing the flowers on the hedgehogs with my whiteout pen. And here they are with the flowers trimmed off. Moving on to my background, I'll be inking up this side where the trees are indented using my crumb cake ink pad. And I'm just tapping lightly so as to get ink only on the trees. Putting my Whisper White cardstock inside and running it through my Big Shot to get this background. And then after that, I'm just lightly sponging around my trees using my Pool Party ink pad for a soft sky effect. And now I'm just adding some leaves on my trees using this stamp right here from the Heart Happiness stamp set and my Old Olive ink pad. And now I'm just going to put my card together. Just add some dimensionals on my hearts. And arrange my images on my background. and then start gluing them down. And then just trim off the excess at the bottom. And of course, don't forget the sentiment. And then repeat for the other card. Now just layer the art pieces on top of the gold foil. And finally, just stick this whole piece on top of your card base. And that's it. I'm done. And here are the 2 cards that I made today. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, crafters, and I hope you all have a lovely day. See you next time. Bye!